Well, my friend, this is my third time doing this because of some circumstances in my house. So let us not circumstances because I have a child at home. I suppose we have a child at home. She is my nephew, I suppose. Also, I have to look into that matter also. So I will be doing I have been doing my daily commission. So I suppose I can record myself talking to you all guys, talking to you, talking to everybody. So I will give something. I will give something about my life. I suppose I can speak to you all about something about my life. I suppose we can say. So let us not talk about our life. Let us talk about what I am doing in game. I suppose simply. So this is Bore. I suppose I have also done a commission in which there is another person. I suppose uh, there is another person in the Bungshu Inn who she tells me that this Boer guy, this Boer woman, I suppose Boer, I don't assume the gender because because of how many genders are there in the recent time. So this Boer guy or this her or anything, this Boer guy generally uh, don't seem too legit. So I will be taking the drops of this enemy because I need them and I don't generally farm the enemies too much. Hence, I need him very much. Let's hope that we can. Uh, yeah, we can. Let's hope we can uh, damage. We can give him enough damage to so that we can windle him out. So let us see how much damage are not build. Also, I forgot to tell that these characters are not built at all. I have just uh, put these characters in a team to learn about their kids and also attain friendship for them, friendship points for them. So you should not accept too much. Oh, we need to run, we need to run, we need to run. Also, this helps me to remember the good old days when we used to run away from this rune guard because of this move. I suppose this move generally I used to run away from them because oh don't die, don't die, don't die. How did I survive? Let us now just try to kill him. So because of Kazuo, I was able to kill him. My Kazuo had pretty decently built. He is not level 90, but I will soon ascend to him, and he is level 80. I will soon ascend him, and his all levels are, I suppose, 666 or 888. I suppose. Let us see what his level is. So his talent levels are 8888. I suppose that are pretty decent for this character. Uh, pretty decent. I suppose we can say talent levels. So let us now see what we can find here. We don't generally find anything around here, and we just need to go to give Borga and give her the anything that we find. And also, as in the function in that lady tells her that lady tells us that this Boar guy or girl, I suppose. So let us assume that she is a girl. Uh, he generally trying to steal all the relics. I suppose steal all the relics. He's trying to steal all the relics, uh, and the lady there wants us to help her save them. We also save them in a commission, but I have not been getting that commission recently. I suppose now we will see how many commissions we have led. I suppose we have, don't want to see I don't want to say I suppose too much as it's a bad habit and I should try to avoid it as much as I can. So we have only already completed our daily commission. So let us now fight some bosses. Let us now see if the event has is still going on. The overflowing mastery. So let us now go and farm. I suppose what character what generally we need. So I will look up and see what I suppose we generally need philosophies of resistance as philosophies of I suppose what philosophies do we need which we'll see we'll go farm that philosophy let us now see philosophies of diligence, philosophies of gold, philosophy of prosperity. So I don't know what talent book generally Yelan uses. So we will try to farm for Yelan because we are going for Yelan. So we will see type it in the Chrome and see what talent books Yelan need and we will just farm them. So Yelan's need Let us now see. It's taking time because my network is not so good. So let us now see what the bit we get. Also, there is too much RAM consumption, I suppose. So let us go with, I suppose, philosophy of prosperity. We have 1 in 3 chance. So let us now see what we can do. Let us go there. Uh, what talent books does Jalan need? So my Chrome is not able to load properly, so I will just simply Google it on my phone and see what talent books Jalan generally need. So let me have a moment, please. So I will just simply type it in Chrome and see what talent books Jalan generally need. What talent books Jalan need? So Elon needs simply prosperity books. So we will be finding for philosophies of prosperity, I suppose. So books for prosperity or whatever its name is. So let us now see philosophies of gold, philosophies of diligence, and here we have philosophies of prosperity. So this is the one we need to farm. I will showcase one of my strongest team here. I suppose that is Hyper Bloom, Naida, Trident, Shogun, Xingqiu, and Yaga. Also, one of my favorite character. These are all one of my favorite characters. So Yaga is my best healer. Is my favorite healer. I suppose not my best because best healer is simply Bennett. No one can change the spot, but change the spot. But my favorite healer, I suppose you can say, is Yaga because I just love how she runs and love everything about her. My favorite Dendro Applicator or simply favorite character, I suppose you can say, are these three: Nahida, Raiden Shogun, and Xingqiu. I need to crown Raiden Shogun's one of the two: elemental skill, elemental burst, or elemental skill. Let us run away from here. I got distracted for a second. Sorry. Oh, I got again hit by him, by these guys. I will now try to uh, give damage to them very fast. As you can see, it's a very brain dead team, but it's also a very strong team. Also, came up with this team on my own. I didn't see any YouTube tutorials, but I just listened to that. Hyper Bloom is a very strong reaction. I just thought of this team, came up with this team. You can run Cookie Shinobi instead of Raiden Shogun, and also any other Dendro healer or any other healer in place of Jayo, or to have a much more applications of Hydro element. So let us now try to uh, run past these levels as far as clear these floors as far as we can, as fast as we can. So we should all try to farm during the leyline drop event because it's very useful as it gives two. It's like using condensed resin in the form of simple resin. Means that 20 resin is the similar gives a similar result as a 40 condensed resin, 40 resin that you found, one condensed resin that is, or mean it simply doubles the drop. You can simply say that. Let us try to evade these attacks, and we can simply use this, and we can use Nahida's burst. So and try to be ready for these guys. Now use Xingqiu's elemental skill, and now use Raiden Shogun so that we can simply kill them very fast. So now we have done it, and we will now just go and take our rewards. So it's now story time. So once I was in a place where I didn't got so much food, I suppose you can say. So not too much nutrition, and I was too much into bodybuilding, so I needed some nutrition and some good food because I haven't eaten a lot of tasty food at that time. So I just went down to do my daily practice of handstand to a place, I suppose. And there I saw a couple drinking boba chocolate, I suppose, boba chocolate drink, I suppose. And it was not from Starbucks. The coffee mugs were like shaped like Starbucks coffee mugs, the shape of Starbucks coffee mugs, large Starbucks coffee mugs, I suppose you can say. And also and also their chocolate drink, I suppose, was very delicious because it seemed to be from a very high quality, high end restaurant. So when they were talking, I just have to come to their side because they were on the opposite side from where I generally do handstands. So I went there was because an uncle was simply an uncle was simply an uncle was simply smoking in front of the slab. I suppose there were stone slab. There were chairs in which are made from stone. You generally this you see in this them in the parks of Indian parks or Delhi parks. Of course, I suppose I gave the location too. So we went. I went there and simply was doing handstands when the uncle started smoking, and then when he I could have asked him to stop smoking in the park, but I suppose that's what why the park is made for, so that people can come and rest. So I generally, because I just don't like the idea of smoking, so I just let it be. And also I didn't want to disturb my practice, so I just uh, took my leave and went to the opposite side of the playground where the two couples were drinking and drinking their boba, chocolate boba and having fun. So it was not like boba milk. I suppose I will tell you why I think it was boba. I suppose I haven't had boba in a boba, I suppose, are small round-like structures that are generally found in the. I suppose they are like Japanese drinks for. I suppose they are Japanese drinks or something. I don't know where I get this idea from, but I suppose they feel like a Japanese drink because they are crude. I suppose boba are simply small balls. I suppose I saw them in the. You can say the guides, or you can say the videos that were uploaded to YouTube. I suppose you can show vlogs. I suppose people generally drink them. So when they were drinking and talking, and I was doing handstands, so they were saying to me, and I suppose they were feeling uncomfortable, and also they were satisfied of their drinks, and then they took their leave, and we leaving there two coffee mugs, two I suppose chocolate drinks boxes, chocolate drink cylinders. I suppose you can say cups. I suppose there only, but I suppose the girl or the boy haven't drank the uh, drank the coffee, the chocolate drink up to the not completely, and they and I just I will explain to you, but I'm not trying to hide this. I don't want to hide anything or hide this thing from anybody, but I am very proud of that. I suppose in a way I am very proud of that because I did a move that is that many will find disgusting, but I suppose that shows my commitment towards myself and my dreams. So what I did was I saw that the drink was not completely the drink was not completely finished. So I just went there and took a look at the cups because I just wanted a scrape of them because generally in our time or our area we generally drink up to the brim, and I'm not supposed to say this, but we generally try to clean our plates as much as we can because we just respect our food. And at that time I generally cleaned my plate properly, means properly. I just cleaned it with my tongue. As a whole, it sounds disgusting, but you will understand it once you get it. But once you get into that situation, but I don't wish that anybody else deserve to be in that situation. So I just simply picked up one of the bottles, and I also and the way of picking the bottle was also very as you can say very interesting because the uncle that had been smoking, there was the uncle where the uncle was smoking, uh, there other uncles came because uh, they were there to the park, and so anybody can come, hai na? So they came from in the bikes, and they sat there and they saw just me because they were seeing me because I was doing something called handstand, which is not generally done by anybody there. And people generally try to stare at other people who are doing some things in their life, I suppose, some unusual things in their lives. And I also was looking too much stupid. Also I had clothes that were little bit rugged up, and my shoes were totally rugged up, I suppose, at that time because I used to play football, and they just couldn't hold up to that because they were white shoes, simply tennis white shoes, I suppose. And then when I just picked up both the coffee mugs, and I just picked up both the coffee mugs, and I just picked up both the coffee mugs, and I tried to pretend to throw them in the dustbin, but I didn't throw them in the one of them in the dustbin, which was, I suppose, the girls one, I suppose, which has little bit of chocolate or boba milk, boba chocolate drink left. So that uncle was seeing me. that whole time, and I suppose that was one of the most embarrassing moment that I could have. But I just understood that you just need to have too much confidence, man. If you have too much confidence, then no one will ask you about anything. Also, that uncle has also seen Son, or have also been there a little time before the couple left, so they generally knew that. But he generally knew that, I suppose, whose cup they belong to, and also he saw me. There was a dustbin in the park only, and that was on my side, so he can see me and the dustbin clearly. So I threw one of the bottle, and I didn't throw one of the another one, and I just slurped it right in front of him. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just slurped it a little. The uncle was saying to me in disgust. So there was a little bit of chocolate. There was a lot of chocolate left in it. So I just drank it a little bit, and I just really picked up my things and went off from the playground. And when I saw when I saw the uncle's face, he was in pure disgust. You may not believe it, but he was in pure disgust, I suppose. Yeah, you can say he was in really in pure disgust, and and then I just went by on my own. Because once I was out the playground, then nobody knew me, and that uncle would never have seen, will never see me again in my life, I suppose. He then I generally went by and saw, I went by and just enjoyed that chocolate drink like a high-end individual of an upper-end society. High-end individual of an what a word to use, high-end individual of an upper-end society. I just was so thankful to God that I could drink that, I suppose, at that moment. Also, I am not truly capable of understanding how much of that means to me. Uh, I was just having too much fun, man. I was just having too much fun. I will just try to explain how much fun I was having. So there were such chocolate bits here and there. As you can know, there were small chocolate pieces scattered all around the container, because uh, that that guy or girl hasn't properly cleaned it, I suppose. So they hasn't. They how couldn't they eat it properly? I don't understand how could someone have this much that they just don't try to understand how others feel, and how they just can't understand how others feel, uh, and can't understand how others feel, and just they have so much that they can't even they can't even comprehend that others don't have these kind of things. I was just so happy receive this to receive that, I suppose, drink, you can say. I suppose it was not even a complete drink, but I drank it completely because I cleaned the plate, I suppose. I just used the straw. I didn't use the straw. I used the straw, I suppose, a little, and then I used my hand, I suppose, a little bit. I suppose I don't remember clearly, because it was a very long time ago. But still remember there were still bits and pieces of chocolates in there, which I was trying to eat, which I tried to eat, and they were pretty delicious and also very nutritious, I suppose, because I went through a lot, man, to get, to get those, and they were pretty worth it. And then I suppose I felt a little bit sorrow, so I went home and brought a chocolate for me, I suppose, and ate it, uh, just to compensate, I suppose, uh, just to compensate, my feelings, I suppose, you can say, because I've been too rigged apart to feel anything, man. So I'm not now farming for Rungard, so I will also complete the stories again. I just changed my team because I don't want too much trouble while I'm talking. So let us now see how much time it takes to kill this guy. Also, we need to dodge his attacks because he attacks very fast, I suppose. No, he died at in the single in the single burst, I suppose, of Raiden Shogun. So let us now see where is the guy next. So here he is. So we will go to him. Also, at that moment, I just that cup was like see-through, so I could see clearly. So how much it was really. I am telling you that girl or guy, the one that I threw away wasn't full, wasn't up to the brim, but the one that I brought with me towards the to outside of the park, or that I didn't throw, that I and that thing that I didn't throw in the dustbin had too much of chocolate left in it. I am telling you that. But so what happened? Are you taking any of my stuff? छोटी, तुमने मेरा कोई चीज ली है क्या यहाँ से? नहीं ना, ठीक है. गुड नाइट. So sorry, I have been talking to my another friends of my nephew, I suppose you can say. So I was just bringing it, man. I suppose you can say. So there is this story. So this is the story I have. It's pretty sad, but it's not sad at all. Also, because once you look into, once you understand what you are doing, then it doesn't matter. I suppose you can say it doesn't matter. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We received something. Let us now collect this and be on our way. Also, let us now see how fast we can. Let us now try to break this stuff. I suppose I should use Shao or something, etc. I suppose we need to go upstairs because I saw it up here. So let us now. This is one where I saw it here. Oh, why it's not? Let us try to plunge attack them. So we have two now. So let us now go and submit this. Now let us go again and do plunge attack. Plunge attacks is much more stronger than. Uh, I suppose I should take this also. So I will do a plunge attack. Another chest, I suppose. Thank you. Let us now go and farm some more. Where is he? Here. So I can go there from up here, I suppose. There is another story we can say. So I used to go to Gurdwara for eating food. So generally I didn't have to worry about too much of super stuff, I suppose. So I just went by my life just like a bot, just going to college and just after returning, just return to my PC or anything, or I suppose you can say return to my return to my that thing. I suppose laptop and just play the Genshin Impact and have be on my way. So I used to study a lot, I suppose, at that time because I was too much worried about everything. Let us now try to don't damage our Nahida because Nahida is too soon to be damaged. Raiden can handle her own handle, but I can't let anybody else die. So let us now kill him fast because he also gives the same drops, I suppose. Let us now go to the Ruin Guard or anything else that it was showing us. Or let us have some Mora also because he was right here, I suppose. He will give us some little Mora on the way, I suppose. He didn't give us anything. It's all right. No, bro, you are already dead. Why are you trying to resist? You are already dead. Where is the next one? Let us go to here. Let us go here and try to teleport as far. Try to complete this as fast as we can so that we can upgrade these things. These weapons of ours. Many weapons generally are upgraded by these things, but I have not farmed them in quite a while, and hence I have not been able to complete too much of the game content. I suppose I should try to farm much more. I suppose, but I don't generally farm because I don't generally like to farm. But with this team, I suppose it would be much more fun because I generally use my weak teams to explore the overworld because I just like to challenge myself a little. But I suppose I should try to be uh, much more active in farming the stuff. So let us now try to uh, kill this guy as fast as we can because he does a lot of damage, I suppose. I also used to not like this guy too much because he used to do a lot of damage, but now I can handle it, I suppose. So where is this guy next going to? He is here, I suppose, very very far away. We will go If he is in the water, I suppose it will be much more easier because Naida can simply provide us with blooms and we can make them hyperblooms by using our Raiden Shogun. And hyperbloom is, as you all know, I repeated myself too many times. Hyperbloom is the strongest reaction known to humankind ever exist in any kind of world, I suppose. No one challenges dare to challenge me with when I am with my strongest team. You will die here, right now. Where are you? And don't try to damage my Nahida because then you are going to have a very hard time. Let us now just go and kill them. See that you should not try to mess with Nahida and Raiden Shogun at once. Also, I have not been here for a very long time and it feels a very new place, I suppose, because I don't generally go outside my daily commissions range. You can say, let us now kill any enemy we find in our way because why not? They will be very easy to kill because as you know, the damage output of Raiden Shogun and Nahida is just too much for anyone to handle. Also, I need to collect some star conches also because our beloved queen, namely, I suppose it was Yelan, used to need too much of these star conches. Let us now collect all the star conches as we go and also kill all the enemies. These enemies will be too easy to handle because they are Hydro and Hydro doesn't last too long against Naida. Also, here is our guy. I suppose there are too many guys. I suppose you all can come. Oh, he is dead. I suppose we can just use our Raiden Shogun and burst him down. I suppose because the movement speed of characters in water is low, so I just jinx them through. I just I just speed run them, I suppose. Let us now go and take that chest also because I have not explored Duya completely, I suppose. So let us now try to have that chest. So there is a chest on the ground also. I have not. I mean, this means that I have not completed. I have not explored this place even a little bit. So these will be too easy to handle. I suppose I will just don't. I will not go in water and I will just burst them down from here and use my Naida. As you can see, the enemies at the back died on their own, and now we can just use our item. So this person died before I can even use unleash my full combo. I suppose that's how strong the Raiden Shogun is. I suppose Hyper Bloom reaction is in the recent meta. I suppose. Let us now see where our target is next. So he is so far off, man. I suppose. He is in Inazuma. I didn't suppose that we will find drone guards in Inazuma because I have not yet encountered them in Inazuma. I suppose we can say. So let's go and kill them. I suppose, and next we will just go after the ruin hunters. I suppose if the time provides us, if we have enough time. So let us go to the ruin hunter. I can see the ruin hunter from up here. So let us now go and hunt him down because why not? He used to hunt us down in the whenever he used to hunt me down when I was in the lower LR ARs, and he used to not just hunt us down but strike fear in us. He used to just demolish us completely. So let us now just dodge his attacks and just kill him right away. So he died pretty fast. I suppose there are not much, not many left. So the game stopped showing them. So I suppose we can uh, go to character selections and select, I suppose, weapons. If there is any weapon, so let us now see weapon switch. Now you go to now we go to this and try to enhance it, and we will find this thing and we will go to ruin guards. uh, there are some left, I suppose. Ruin, we will try to go to ruin hunters, I suppose, this time. No, ruin hunters are all dead, so we will now go to ruin guards. So we will now again teleport. No, we don't need to teleport this time because we can just go to him directly from here. Where are you, man? Just come out and face me, I suppose you can say. I have been neglecting these guys too much lately. Oh, this is the big dude, I suppose. I didn't know he also counted as the Ruin Guard. So let us now burst him down as fast as we can because he is taking damage. So he died even before we can do anything. Also, after collecting all the Geoculus and Aminoculus, I uh, generally don't like to mess with the Culus anymore because it's just too much frustrating to run around and try to figure out ways to uh, reach high end places because I can't generally reach them fast enough. So let us now see where is the ruin guard. So this ruin guard is I suppose inside here, and I don't know how to open this guy. So let us now see if he comes out on his own. If he doesn't comes out on its own, then I will be on my own. Please come out, guy, come out on your own. Let us now see he comes out or not. Yes, he comes out. So now we can just simply burst him down because Hyperbloom is OP. How many times I have to tell you? He dies so fast, man. But I can't enter this space, I suppose. I still can't enter this space. It's alright, we will see how we can enter the space later on. First, I need to kill all the ruin guards so that I can have something called leyline drops or drops for updating my characters, for updating my I suppose weapons and artifacts. You also should try once in a while when you have time to go on a I suppose you can say collecting spree, or you can say go on a I suppose you can say uh, hunting spree, I suppose, or you can say collection spree, you can say. So let us now just make haste and don't mind us, please. Let us now just he didn't saw us. Now he will see it, I suppose. Let us get let us let him run into water. Then we can. Now he saw us. So now we can do simply. Let us now see how much these Dendrocals can do to him. So he is dying very fast, I suppose. So let us now just simply kill him because we don't have much time left. We have to also go to do our simply more exercises. We have not done our exercises lately, properly lately, I suppose you can say. Now let us go to the another location and try to find what we can do. I will not be giving you too many stories at a single time too, because you can handle. Also, I need to try and persuade my friend to share his love story with me again, so that share his story with me again because I when he was telling me the story, he was uh, going off somewhere, and I just couldn't get the mind of him going away from me. It sounds ridiculous, but I suppose when you it sounds ridiculous, but I suppose when you have when you have someone this close to it, it feels too much, I suppose. Also, I found a new I am finding chest after chest even in Loeb because I have not completely, I suppose you can say, I have not completely explored any of the places yet in Genshin Impact, and it's fine, I guess. It's fine as long as I am having fun. I suppose I bursted a little too soon because the initial burst didn't hit. I hit the initial burst didn't hit the enemy. I suppose now let us. Where is the other ruin guy? He is up there, I suppose. So how can I reach up there? I just need to figure it out a little bit. Yeah. Let us now try to climb this. Oh, my stamina ran out. Let us wait here until my stamina recovers. I suppose he is up there. I suppose so. We should try to jump from here to here there, and then we will find this much stamina should be enough for climbing this building, I suppose. Also, you uh, just need to collect all the then just need to collect all the I suppose you can say aminoculus and then geoculus only to maximize your stamina. So you just don't need to worry about collecting all the Aminoculus, Geoculus, and everything else, because why bother with them if they don't give you much more stamina? I suppose that's why I didn't try to farm them, because farm them more. And also, you should leave some things to luck, I suppose. Also, if you just run into them, then you can just collect them. Now, where is the next guy? Ruin Hunter guy. He is here. So let us now go there. So that will be all for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Because I am too much tired, man, of just conversing with me to a screen, I suppose.